Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sober School, where you can always find experience, strength, and hope. My name is Drew, and I'm an alcoholic. We want to welcome you to this platform here today, regardless of what your addiction may be. You're welcome here. We support multiple pathways to recovery, and we want this program to work for you. If you're watching us through the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page, we encourage you to share your own experience, strength, and hope, and your own words of wisdom. You never know who needs to hear what it is you have to say, and it could just change someone's life, including your own. We do encourage you to follow this Facebook posting guidelines out there on the Facebook page. When folks come here seeking experience, strength, and hope, we want them to find it rather than someone asking for a Cash App tag or a date or trying to scam them or whatever. So I want to talk this morning about rules. And, I used to always say I was Mr. Discipline, Mr. Rational, Mr. Logical, and all that. And in an effort to avoid having to admit I was an alcoholic, I used to always say, I'm not an alcoholic because I manage my drinking, and here's how I manage my drinking. And I set these rules for myself. Great example. One rule was I don't start drinking until after 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Another rule was I don't start drinking until the kids are in bed, because I didn't want my kids to see me drunk. I don't start drinking unless I know for a fact I'm not leaving my house at all. The problem was those rules were designed for me to apply in the evening. I started applying them in the morning. So it's 8:02 a.m. It's after 8 o'clock. I can start drinking. Oh, wait. Yep, the kids are still in bed. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. The kids are still in bed. I can start drinking. Oh, wait. I don't have to go anywhere today. Yep, I can start drinking. We will find any and every reason we can to justify our addiction, our alcoholism. And on top of that, we will try to make it look as pretty as possible to others. I didn't want to admit that I was an alcoholic. I didn't want anybody to know that I didn't have my shit together. Matter of fact, if anything, I wanted people to know that I had successfully mastered the art of drinking. You may want people to know that you've successfully mastered the art of drug addiction. At the end of the day, it's still alcoholism. It's still drug addiction. At the end of the day, those rules that I set for myself were bullshit. It was just a reason for me to justify continually doing what I knew was hurting me. That's all those rules were. It was just a way for me to justify to you, to my family, to anybody who cared about me. Just a way for me to justify to them, I don't have a problem. This is part of my plan. This is part of me managing my alcoholism, part of me managing a drug addiction, if you will. And at the end of the day, like I said, it was all bullshit. Those rules that I had in place, they were just all bullshit. And it's startling to me now that I was able to survive as long as what I did following those rules. No wonder I was in, the shape I was in, mentally, physically, spiritually. But I'm here to tell you, there was a new set of rules given to me through the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. And so I threw out all those other rules. And now I started living my life by a new set of rules. And I'm here to tell you for sure, firsthand, guys, it's a new set of rules that I live by. Just spiritual principles, that's all they are. Nothing, they're not complicated by any means. These rules, one, are a lot easier to follow, and two, they're a lot more effective and make a lot more of an impact. So again, I don't want to, I'll never be one to say you have to do this program and you have to do that program if you want to get started. That's not true at all. I will never say that because I don't believe that. What I do believe is everyone's recovery is different. And what I do believe is that people can recover in different ways. You can recover from your seemingly hopeless state of mind and body differently, just like I did. But we can arrive at the same destination. So for me, though, and what I want to articulate is for me, I threw out my old set of rules, that old standard of living, so to speak, because I knew what that standard of living was bringing to me. And I adopted a new set of rules. There are rules out there. That if you're so adamant about living by rules, there are rules out there that you can adopt that can get you into a much better place. And I want to encourage you to seek out those rules, find those rules, Find somebody to talk to. Find somebody who may have already gone through the same shit storm that you're going through now. Find somebody who has successfully gone through this shit storm and seek out their advice. There are new sets of rules out there that you can live by that will get you into a much better place than where you may be right now. So with that, I'll let you guys go. I hope you guys have a kick-ass day. It's start of the week, and man, I have a feeling it's going to be a long week. But anyway, I'll let you guys go. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.